guys, welcome back to my channel. I don't know if this looks good or not, but I like it. I mean, looks cute. Today I'm gonna be telling a story time about my first fight. Okay, so I don't want to get into too much talking. I don't condone violence. At the end of the day, I don't fight, because after I fought that girl, I still wanted to fight her, even though I still wanted to fight. And by the way, if you're in this video, you'll know, you know who you are. I don't want to start no new drama, nothing like that. So if you're in this video, this is not to start new drama, if that makes sense. So let's just get on with the video. So I'm gonna give everybody a fake name because I don't want to do nobody like that, because that's wrong. So the girl that I fought, we're gonna name her Kaylee. Okay, so I'm editing this video and I realized that I said that I was gonna name her, I don't even remember what I said, but basically I changed her name throughout the video to Kayla. The girl's best friend, we're gonna name her Katie. We're at a park, you know, chilling. It's like a Thursday. We'll just say it's a Thursday. I don't really remember. And everybody's at the park chilling. It's 3 girls. The other girl, she doesn't matter. So it's Kayla, Katie, and then this other girl, but she doesn't really matter. She's not a part of the drama at all. So Kayla and Katie are best friends, and they were play fighting, and everybody really was saying fight, fight, fight. And so I was just saying it as a joke, nobody was really serious. So I told the girl, Kayla and Katie, the third girl, the other girl that they came with, I told her, I was like, why don't, well, not really talking to her, I was talking to them too, but she said, I was like, why don't y'all just fight? And then she said, the girl that was in between them, she said they're best friends, they're not gonna fight. I was like, okay. And then I told Katie, I said, why don't y'all just fight? And then she said, because I want to beat her up. So I told Kayla as a joke, I was like, ooh, she said she could beat you up. And then Kayla was like, that's not what happened last time we fought. And then so I told Katie, I said, ooh, she said she beat you up. And then Kayla gonna go, girl, why you snitching? And I said, I put my, I was sitting down on a bench, and I got up. I was pulling my pants up. Not too much of my outfit, but I was like, who's snitch? Pulling my pants up. Okay, so I was pulling my pants up, and I was like, who's a snitch? And she got all up in my face, she was like, and I was just really wasn't for it. I was swing then, swing then, swing then. She just kept talking. She wasn't swinging. I put my hands in my pocket. I was just standing there letting her talk. I don't do that talking stuff. No. So I was just sitting. She didn't say nothing, so I just walked away. And I went in back to the bench that I was at before. She went on this little circle thing we have at our park. And then I was at the bench. She was at circle thing talking to her friends. And so then after that day, my mom told me I had to be home by 6 from the park. So I was like, okay, I gotta go. And it was 5:55, and I was gonna sprint home. Outside the park, you know how parks have a little perimeter? I was outside the perimeter. I was like, okay, since no one's throwing hands, I'm gonna go. And then I just ran home. I think they thought I was scared or something, because I ran home. I literally was sprinting, because I had to be home in 5 minutes, and I live a 10-minute walk, so I was sprinting, trying to get that time out. And then so he called me. He's like, I don't know where I was at, but I'm gonna just go from where I last remember talking about. So I told my mom what had happened at the park. Mom was like, yeah, you're not going back to that park. If you wanted to fight her, you should have fought her at the time that it was she said you should have fought her there. Don't come trying to go back now. You should have fought her there. That was gonna take a quick 2 minutes, and you were early to come home anyways. So I was like, oh well. And then so I called my brother, and I was like, my mom said I can't go. They didn't call me. They my brother gave them the phone, and they were like, yeah, come back to the park. And I was like, my mom said I can't. And they were like, just talking, man. She's like, when are you coming next? I was like, tomorrow. Didn't go tomorrow. My mom told me that I was banned from the park for a little bit because I need to simmer down. So I didn't go to the park for a whole week. And then, okay, the day comes. I go back to the park. Mom says I can go. I go. I ride my little bike. Me and my brothers, we go to the park. I'm telling you, I did not come up here expecting to fight. If I was coming up there expecting to fight, I would have wear a bandana, I would have brought a hoodie, I would have wore like better shoes, like all that. I didn't think I was gonna fight. Like I thought everything was gonna be like simmer down. But no, I get to the park, I see the girl, like I see her, like I point her out like right away. She's putting her hair in a bun. Her hair was not in a bun before. So I'm like, okay, it's still on her mind, like she's still in a fight. And I'm like, okay, bro. I see my friends that I usually hang out with at the park. I go to them, we start talking. I'm like, yeah. I overhear the girls, and they're like, yeah, we've been waiting for her ever since that one day. I'm like, dang, bro.
I'm famous or what?
I figured out, like in my head, I was like, okay, well, this bun situation is not gonna work. I cannot put my hair like back like this without it looking bad, because I have bangs. Well, like I don't wear them, but I have them, so like they stick out, and it was not gonna be a good look. So I was like, I seen this person with a hoodie. I just said, can I wear a hoodie? They said yes. I took that hoodie, I put it on, and I was like ready to go. I was sitting at the park. I was sitting at the little circle thing that they were at like before, but like me and my friends were sitting at that now, and they were sitting on like the slides and stuff. And so we were just like chilling there. Like she was there, over there. I was over here. I was chilling. She wasn't saying nothing to me. I wasn't saying nothing to her, because again, I really wasn't. I wasn't bothered. Like I didn't really care. And then finally I moved to these other things, and they're like are on like the and I just go over there and I start talking, like not yelling, talking. And she said like that they were finna get this other girl to fight me. Like Caleb wasn't gonna fight no more. This other girl was gonna fight for her, but like she didn't come until like 2 hours after the fight. So like everything was like already done with. They were just telling that girl, she sent this dude to come tell me like, okay, well, I don't know makeup. They're saying like Sandra's taking, that's just a fake name. They're like, Sandra's taking too long. Just come down here and we're gonna fight. And I'm like, no, I do not do he said, she said from my first fight attempt, because that does not go well. So I was like, tell her to come over here and say that. I do not do he said, she said. And then so he went over there and told her, and then she came back and she was like, okay, are we doing this or not? So I was like, okay, bro. And I get down, and then we're just walking to the field, and like we're just standing there. And then sorry, I keep looking down, but we go over to the field, and me and her, we're just like looking at each other, like no one's swinging. We're literally just looking at each other, like. And then somebody in the background says, are y'all gonna like post up or something? So she posts up, like she like does a little fight stance. I don't do nothing. I just stand there, and then I just like threw it, like, oh my gosh, that sounds like so bad, but I just threw it, and I kept throwing them up. And then we got to like, we were moving, like, and then like there was like, I couldn't throw them because she was like holding my head down, like she wasn't grabbing my hair, because you couldn't, like there was no way. And then so we like had our heads down, and like we were like moving, like, and I had her like this, and she had me like grabbing my jacket. So like I threw them on us for like a little bit. Mind you, she didn't throw no punches. The only things that she threw were straight, like this, like straights, like no like fists, like just straights. Like I was throwing punches, but she was throwing like straights. And then she grabbed me, like when she was grabbing me, she tried to like body slam me. But I have like not like thick thighs, but like my thighs are like muscly, so like you can't, like, even when my brothers try to body slam me, like it takes a lot of force to body slam me, because I like, my thighs are not like tiny, they're not like this big, like they're like bigger. So like I have muscle in my thighs. So like she tried to body slam me, and I like held my weight, so like, and I like scuffled my feet, so there was no way she could have body slammed me. And then we were just like both our heads down. She has the jacket, and it's like pulling over my head. And I have her shirt. I'm not taking her shirt off. Like, that was weird. Like, I just had her, and we were just like this, and like moving like slowly. And then I grabbed, like, I gained like a whole force, and I like yanked her and like took her to the ground. Like, I didn't body slam her. Like, I didn't pick her up and like John Cena her. Like, I just picked her up and like tossed her. whenever I tossed her, since she was holding my jacket, since she was holding the jacket, I kind of like fell a little bit, and like I just like threw one or two punches, and then I stood up and I threw like 4, and then I was like about to walk off because like, again, if you're fighting, there's no reason to kill somebody like over fighting. So like I just like stopped, but before I was about to walk off, I hit her like one more time, and then she said like she wanted another round because all I was doing was pulling her shirt. But in reality, I wasn't really pulling her shirt. Like I barely pulled her shirt like for like 5 seconds. Because if you look at the video very slowly, the part when she was on the ground, I was not pulling her shirt. I had a hoodie in my hand and I was throwing punches with this hand. So what hand was I grabbing her shirt with? My feet? But anywho, after we fought, she was mad because her hair was all messed up and mine didn't get messed up at all because, again, I had a hoodie on the whole time. Like, couldn't pull my hair. The only time the hoodie came off was whenever I got on top of her. After we fought, she wanted round 2 because she lost. So she wanted to fight me again because like she wanted to get her like ups up. We were about to fight again. Her mom pulls up. She said, "Kayla, get your over here." She turned around like this. And like she like went over there. And then she went over to her mama a little bit because her mom was like walking around the perimeter trying to come through the gate, and she came back to me. Kayla came back to me and was like, "Okay, bro, come on." So she was like, I was about to like, "I'm not finna fight you in front of your mama. Like, that's disrespectful." Her mom told me, she was like, "You can fight my daughter, but you're not gonna fight her here." Like, basically she's telling me like, "Don't fight her at the park, fight her at my house." And I'm like, "I'm not fighting nobody at your house. Like, that's easily trespassing." Like, dumb. Okay, so I'm gonna insert the video right now.
Hey, not my hoodie. I knew Aubrey had them. My hoodie. Oh.
Okay, so yeah, that was my fight. I was wearing the colorful hoodie and the white shirt, like, cause my hoodie got ripped off. Okay, that's all for today's video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Turn post notifications on, so you'll be uploaded whenever I post a new video. And yeah, guys, love you.